lucky to make it past. You were lucky to survive infancy. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Because of the whole smallpox going on, it was you were very lucky to survive infancy. If you got to 30, people would have already considered you dead. And if you got any further, it was just like, why aren't you dead yet?
But this is 1846.
Yes. So she was not of that time period.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you have any literature where you can tell us anything about this experience? Because we haven't been to the visitor center yet.
Okay, so what do you want to know?
Anything you can tell us?
Well, this graveyard is to reassure you, because this one of the last people I talked to asked me if this was a legitimate graveyard, and the answer is yes. Yes, it is. It's one of the oldest in the country, actually. It's home to many people, and specifically Judge Hawthorne, who was one of the hanging judges of the witch trials.
Okay, so that his grave is...
Yes, the one encased right there.
Okay,
And these two came in on the Mayflower,
okay.
and these two are Quakers. Amazingly, they were buried here because the Puritans and the Quakers really did not get along.
Okay.
These two specifically testified against Bridget Bishop, the first woman and person to be executed on charges of witchcraft, because poor Samuel, from a very young age, was very sick and had a very rough life for the 17 years that he was alive, and was just very, very ill. And they couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. Like, the doctors had no idea, so they obviously ruled it witchcraft because they had no idea what it was. And so these two came to the trial of Bridget Bishop to testify against her. And 3 years after that trial, Samuel passed away. And we don't know where his wife is. I mean, because as you can see, son of Samuel and Sarah Shattuck.
Yep.
And highlights, there are many highlights. That woman, she was the last one to be buried here. She was 82 years old. She's a school mistress in her life. And the oldest gravestone is over there, Dorothy Cromwell. And then there's the lightning tree, which is where that girl is right now. That tree has been struck by lightning 3 to 4 times on record, and remarkably, with the damage done to the back of the tree, it's still alive. It's still growing every year.
Okay.
Because the poor guy that's buried underneath it, he was struck by lightning. And even in death, 400 years later, he can't get a break
Right.
and escape from the lightning.
Okay.
So he's probably just going to be stuck there forever and just get struck by lightning every single time.
Okay.
Well, there are many museums. Which museum? The Pen? The Pen? Beauty.
And so she says this is thought to be the oldest cemetery. Stay there. What does HDR mean?
Header.
Huh?
Header. This is where they supposedly buried all the witches. Supposedly where they buried all the witches.